Hi, humans. Let's talk about fascism. Fascism, oh, shit, I made a misspelling. Hold on one second. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. All right, so fascism versus authoritarianism. Think of it like all fascist systems are authoritarian, but not all authoritarian systems are fascists, right? When we look at authoritarianism, it's really a system, right? And it's all about centralizing power around a group, political party, whatever it is. It limits political pluralism. So instead of having Democrats, Republicans, Green Party, it's really just like one political party or one or two. And it can be left, right, moderate. Like it can be all over the political spectrum. Fascism, it has its origins in the 1920s with Mussolini, boo. But it's really a political ideology, right? And a lot of times it uses military and violence to achieve its goals and to instill fear in its people. It is also based on extreme nationalism and patriotism, and it tends to be far right. So, in terms of their similarities, both of them kind of reject democratic ideals, like voting, free speech, the right to assembly, that kind of stuff. In both fascism and authoritarianism, there is a loss of individual rights and democracy, kind of like what we're seeing now, and the suppression of the ops. And who are the ops? Basically, anyone that's against them. And this could be like by firing people, deporting people, using police, or restricting free speech. So again, going back to fascism versus authoritarianism, the ops is really anyone who doesn't fit the ideal for fascism and anyone who doesn't agree to the political plans or the plans per se for authoritarianism. And please don't look at that typo for fascism. I can't fix it again. I can't. I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart. So when we're looking at the ops and we're applying it to America now, we're going to apply that to fascism and authoritarianism. So for fascism, the ideal is a strong, healthy, wealthy, white, straight, conservative Christian man. At least that's what the Republican Party is championing as like their champion. And really, the ops is anyone that doesn't fit that ideal. So, women, LGBTQ people, minorities, immigrants, disabled, neurospicy, mentally ill, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, poor, liberals, or even any political dissenters. Now, when we're talking about authoritarianism, the political plan is Project 2025, Make America Great Again. So, ops are really non conservative universities, ethnic studies curriculums, or critical race theory historians, academics, the press and media platform, any judges that oppose his plans, and by he I mean Trump and the Republican Party, senators, congresswomen, any politicians that oppose plans, and really even you can look at civil rights movements like Black Lives Matter, anti-Asian hate, unions, anything that kind of rounds counter to the ideology of Project 2025 and MAGA could be counted as ops. So that's a lot of things. So I think the summary of the slide deck is that fascism and authoritarianism often work hand in hand to ruin democracies, decrease people's individual rights, and focus power on a specific person and political party. So yeah, they're besties. So I actually put together a YouTube playlist in case anyone wants to learn more about fascism. You can listen to it in the car on your way to work, or pop in your headphones and feed your kid. But you just search Bongo Productions on YouTube, or you can just go to tinyurl.com/FAS 2025. So if you want to learn more about fascism, to me, I like seeing it in media. So Shira is a really cool show. There's Spy X Family, there's Andor, The Boys, Handmaid's Tale, The Man in the High Castle, Attack on Titan. So I've seen all those shows except Andor, The Man in the High Castle, Handmaid's Tale. I read the book, so yeah. These shows actually explore fascism and how it can permeate in people's individual lives, and yeah. I also have a show coming up called How to Survive Fascism, a PowerPoint comedy show. This show is free, and if you can't make it in person in Oakland, we also have a live stream that's available to everyone. Maybe I'll put it on Twitch if I figure that out, but we'll see. So just sign up at the link in my bio if you're interested in learning more. Here are my references. Ta-da. If you like the work that I'm doing, you can support us on Patreon. So what I'm going to do is after the live stream show, we're going to actually make the video available to our Patreon subscribers. You can literally join Patreon for $1 for 1 month, watch the videos, check out the slides, and then unsubscribe. I don't really care. But also you could just support me because you like the work I'm doing, and I'm going to be putting out a few more videos along the same topic. And please, even if you don't want to drop something on Patreon, like, comment, share, because the algorithm is going to suppress this. Thank you.